We do try to cover a variety of subject areas in order to, again, build that well-rounded child. We do work a lot with our students on sign language and Spanish. Sign language is incredibly important for young children, especially those under about 24 months. It's their way of communicating. They may not have the words for things, but they can certainly have the signs for things. So we start that very early on. Around 4 to 6 months we start, and then by the time they're about a year to 18 months, they have mastered at least the basic needs in sign language. And we teach our parents as well. So when they go home and they're signing more, you know what more means. When they're signing please, we know what please means. When they're signing eat, the parents are able to pick up on those things. And they're really important because as they do make friends and they build those relationships, if they don't have the communication, that's when behavior issues occur. So allowing them to have another tool to communicate is really important. Spanish is also important, or any foreign language is important because young children learn other languages incredibly quickly. Building on that, we want our kids to be obviously good readers when they leave our program. Our kindergarten program, many of them are reading at a first grade, second grade level when they leave our program. So, and not every student, obviously, but we have many that are. It's important that they have those skills both for reading and writing and understanding language in general. So introducing Spanish language, that it's different than English, yet we use a lot of the same similar sounds, similar letters. As a reader, you're learning what sounds letters make and understanding that in a different language they're making similar but different sounds. It helps understand how letters work, how English works, how Spanish works, and how we can kind of link those together into reading and writing. Being in Central Ohio, we've had customers in the past or clients in the past that worked for Honda and have traveled to us from other countries. And their students come to us knowing very, very, very little English. And parents are always very concerned about that. How are they going to come in and not know how to speak the language, and we're not going to be able to communicate with them? What are they going to do? And it's always exciting to see their progress because children are so resilient that they pick up things very, very, very quickly, much more quickly than you and I would. Our teachers do go above and beyond. So we want to come up with something to help them feel that link and help them feel like they're being loved even though we may not speak the same language. So it's not uncommon, and in this particular instance, a teacher went to the library, got some Japanese books on CD. She would sit down with the child, they'd read them in Japanese, listen to the books on tape. It was very exciting to see the child just look on his face that, hey, she's speaking my language. She took the effort to learn something new. And we incorporated that into the classroom. The other students in the classroom started to learn some Japanese words as well. And in turn, he learned English. So it's very exciting to see that progress and that our teachers are willing to go above and beyond for our students. So that's really important to us and a huge focus. And again, as a working mom with children in the program, I want to know that whoever I hire is wonderfully qualified to care for my children and that my children are going to enjoy the experience. I do value each student as being one of my children and want to make sure that they're cared for in the same way that I would want my own children cared for.
Okay.